takes a while. Oh no. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of On Purpose by Lynn. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Lynn and I share with you everything you need to know about personal development and spirituality so that you can create your best life and so that you can rise to your fullest potential. If that's something that you're interested in, then make sure to subscribe. In this episode, I'm going to talk about a question that I have been contemplating for a very long time. What is karma? What is the law of attraction? What are soul contracts? What is destiny? And how does everything work together? And how can we utilize them in order to create our own reality? So if that's something that you'd like to learn more about, then stay around. So one of the most burning questions that I've always had is, how does karma and the law of attraction work together? Isn't it sort of the same thing? And how does soul contracts influence my life and our life? And how does destiny also determines what we are able to create, and how free are we to create the reality that we want to create? Because if everything is predestined, then why on earth do we still have free will? Like, what does that all mean? And in this video, I'm going to share with you my perspective on this and what I've come to understand. So if something resonates or doesn't resonate, like, it's always up to you. This is just my understanding, and I love to share my thoughts with you and hear from you. Like, what do you think? How do you think that these things work together in creating our own reality? So one of the things I think is very important to understand is the definitions of these things. In my understanding, the law of attraction is based on the law of vibration. Basically, what it says is what we think is what we attract. What kind of vibration we are putting out is what we will attract. The vibration that we are putting out matches the vibration that we are attracting. That is the law of attraction. Law of karma says how we do things is what will come back to you. So basically, it's based on our deeds. So this is where you can separate the law of attraction from karma. I think law of attraction is based on what we think and what we put out energetically. Karma is based on our doing. So the actions that we undertake will come back to us to the cycle of completion, and that can contain the present but also the past, so even past lifetimes. So for example, something that happened five lifetimes ago could come back to you in this moment, and now you have to deal with those things in order to complete it. And that's the thing with karma. Karma always wants to be completed. So something that you put out, something that you do, some action that you undertake, is something that will also come back to you. So that is the difference between law of attraction and the law of karma. Now then, we also have soul contracts, and some of you are new to this concept probably. So soul contracts basically says that we create our own contracts before we come to this planet, or maybe even while we're here. I don't know exactly how it works, but what I know is that soul contracts are made by us and by us only, because we know what we want to experience on this planet, in this reality, in order for us to grow spiritually, develop spiritually in the metaphysical. And so that is the purpose behind soul contracts. It's about the kind of people that you're going to meet who will help you grow together, the kind of things that you're going to do, the kind of challenges perhaps that you're going to go through. So a lot of these things have to do with soul contracts. And destiny is something different. Destiny, in my belief and what I've come to understand, is destiny definitely exists. We all come here to the planet with a certain mission, with a certain thing that we are going to experience in the end. There's this end goal. And the way that free will is built into this is that we have the free will of how we want to go about the destiny, what kind of path we're going to shift into. Talking about timelines, what kind of path, what kind of timeline are you shifting into? And that is totally up to us. It's totally up to you. And you have that free will to decide what kind of route you want to take towards this predestined thing that you're going to be experience on this planet, So the free will, the way that you, or the path that you choose basically to get there, will determine the kind of sequences in which this destined path will unfold for you. We can reach the same destination with taking different paths and different sequences. So perhaps different kind of people, different kind of events that will take place in order to get you there. So that might be a very comforting idea for you when you're thinking about or scared about missing out on what you're destined to do here. There's nothing really, I think, that nothing that exists, nothing like this that exists that you can miss your destiny. However, I do believe that we can attain what we're meant to be doing here, or meant to be here in this world, or meant to experience a lot faster if we align ourselves with the highest possible timeline, the highest possible vibration that we can walk through to get there. So basically, if you align yourself with the highest vision for your life, with your highest self, surrendering your ego self and completely fully trusting your highest self, the guidance from the universe, when you are able to follow that without any resistance, and of course you'll experience some resistance, because that is the challenge, to not be fooled with the unknown and fear and all these kind of emotions that we experience as human beings. But the more that we can allow and fully trust what the universe is calling us towards to, then we will find that reaching this destination will be much easier and much more fun and enjoyable and transformative, and will probably help you much to get there much faster. Fear usually comes in the form of resistance, of not fully trusting the unknown, not fully trusting your own talents or skills, not fully quite understanding why things are happening the way they do, and you try to create this explanation in your mind why things are going this way. You're trying to be logic about it, but the secret to manifesting your dream life or manifesting the best possible reality for yourself is that it doesn't make any sense. Usually when you follow the highest path for yourself, it doesn't make sense, but it does feel right. You'll feel in your gut, in your belly, in your entire being that this is the path that you're supposed to walk, and there's not really a logical explanation or reason of why you should do that apart from just the feeling that you have to follow that path. So that is our destiny, that is soul contracts, that is the law of attraction, that is karma. And so today I want to sort of just allow my mind to flow freely to what I think, like why certain things don't work out, or why we sometimes want to manifest things and it doesn't happen. I think it's, creating our reality, it's a mixture of all different things. It's not only the law of attraction, it's not only karma, it's not only our destiny, it's not only our soul contracts, it's so many different things. And probably to this, there's way more that I can perceive right now, and that's the fun thing about this ever-expanding consciousness and elevating ourselves, is that we always learn something new and we get introduced to new concepts. So this is my understanding for what it is right now, for the level where I'm at right now, is that yes, we create our own reality, yes, we have our free will. However, I'm saying however, before you came here, you've created your soul contracts. And sometimes these contracts, they lead us through challenging times. Sometimes these contracts, they help us to evolve, and usually it comes in sort of a lesson. So the lessons often are also based on karma. Karma is created in, like I said, can be created in a now. And honestly, karma is constantly created. It's a law that is constantly at work. So what you are doing right now, your constant actions are creating, they're opening a loop, a cycle that will have to be completed afterwards. So the more that you create positive karma, so you do good into this world, the more good will come back to you. The more negative you'll do, the more negative consequences you'll experience, and the more lessons you'll have to complete. So that is how I perceive karma, and karma from past lifetimes. Sometimes it can be even from 5 lifetimes ago. So the things that you're experiencing right now, maybe the blockages or the challenges, it comes from something that goes way beyond your lifetime right now. And all that you can do is learn the lesson. Once your lesson is completed, so once the karma is complete, you'll see that it will never ever return into your life. Meaning that if there is some repeating cycle in your life, it means that there's a lesson in there that you have not fully learned, that you have not fully completed. And so karma does influence what you're trying to manifest. Our soul contracts does influence what you're trying to manifest. And this might sound very discouraging for some of you who are manifesting your dream life, manifesting whatever you want to manifest, whether it's wealth, abundance, love, success, all these kind of things. Don't be discouraged by it, because in the end, you have to see it like this. When you came here, before you came here, you were very well aware of who you are, what your potential was, what was the best possible route for you to walk. And so sometimes when we're here in our little human 3D selves, we cannot see that big picture. We cannot look from that lens of compassion and love and unconditional love and clarity that we have before we come here. And so it is so important to realize that sometimes things don't work out because the universe, or even just you, your highest self, had a better plan for you. Something that I had to learn and want to share with you is actually sometimes you're asking for very big things. And I for sure was asking for very big things. I was asking for freedom. Now, I think in my experience, freedom is one of the biggest things that you can ask for. Why? Because freedom means that you have freedom in your finances, freedom in love, freedom in self-expression, freedom in being where you are. And I just got shivers because I think this is something that's just universal truth. We all deserve freedom, and in order to reach that, in order to attain that, you first have to break through the barriers, break through the walls that have kept you captivated. And when you ask for such big thing, the universe is going to give it to you. However, you need to move through, liberate yourself first from what has kept you captivated. So oftentimes, and that's what I definitely had to go through, is I had to go through so much healing. It felt like a shitstorm of healing that I needed to undergo, and that is something that you'll experience. If you ask for big things, you can also expect some big challenges, most probably, most likely. And so it is, I think it's so important that you empower yourself to believe. And not only to believe, but to know deep down within your soul that you are meant to create your own reality, because you are the creator of your reality. In fact, you have probably constructed your reality, even your challenges, the light and the darkness, for you to grow in such beautiful, empowered person and spirit, strong spirit, so that you can actually rise to your highest potential and become a match to your highest self. And that is the purpose behind all of the things that are happening in your life. It's to make you evolve, make you grow, make you become better and stronger, so that nothing can touch you. No challenge, no obstacle can touch you anymore, because you know very damn well that you are here to experience everything that life has to offer. Meaning the darkness and the light. Meaning your soul contracts, your karma, your lessons, but also the rewards and the blessings and the showering of abundance. Everything is yours. And until you can accept that, until you can accept the darkness as much as you can accept the light, you will be faced with more darkness. Because once you make friends with your darkness, once you make friends with your shadows, with the aspects that need healing, with your triggering parts, the parts where you feel most triggers, until that time, the universe will show you your triggers in order to make friends with it, in order to heal them, in order to truly embody that you are every single thing in this reality. And there is no such thing as only being in the light or only staying in the darkness, because you are everything. Rising above that polarity, that is 5D, and I think that that is the purpose behind all of this, is to experience that and to rise to that level, to transcend a lot of the victim mode. The victim mode. Taking full responsibility for your actions, for your thoughts, for your words, creating consciously. Because if you actually want to have a peaceful life, we also need to learn how to embody that. And why do I say that? What does this have to do with karma and law of attraction and our destiny and our soul contracts? Well, actually, the way that I see it and the way that I've come to understand is the more we can maintain our peace, meaning that we are not reactioning to our outer circumstances, the less karma that we create. The less you can react unnecessary to situations outside of you, the less you will be opening loops of karma that needs to be completed. So the more you can stay peaceful within your own mind and body and being, and you can focus, you can fully focus on what it is that you want to create, and you truly believe it. We are conditioned to first see and then believe. But in reality, that's something that I saw this morning, a woman who had a near-death experience. What she said is that the way that we've been conditioned to think that we need to first see and then we believe is completely the opposite. We first need to believe, and then that will be our experience. It will be ours to have. So whatever you're trying to create, if you don't believe that that is yours already, if you don't believe that that is for you or you can experience that, until the time that you believe, it won't be yours. But when you truly condition yourself to believe, choose consciously that this is for you, the more that is going to happen. And that is my goal, to help you to feel empowered, to feel self-empowered, not to watch my videos only, but to generate that feeling out from within, so that you can create the life that you want to create, regardless your karma, your soul contracts, your destiny, because in the end, all of those things are here to serve you for your highest good. And in order to rise into that highest potential of yourself, you'll need those things, you'll need those lessons. So embrace them. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on karma, on the law of attraction, on soul contracts and destiny, and how it all works together. I'm so curious to learn from you and your insights. And if you have liked this video, make sure to like this video, as this video needs to be spread out to anyone who needs to hear it right now. And for those of you who are new here and haven't already subscribed to my channel, remember to do so, as you will be the first to watch all of my videos every Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so that you can create your best life. Remember, we have such an exciting future to look forward to, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye for now.